Hello, Reject Nation.
Or should I say, hello, Reject Nation. I'm ghosted here.
I'm trying to kill some people out here.
We're going to watch the trailer for Scream 6 today. Good morning, John. How are you?
I am so excited. How are you, sir?
I am doing great. Scream is my favorite horror movie franchise. Also, we're just having a Jenna Ortega month. We got a reaction that we're working on for the movie X at the moment right now. It's just a little difficult to get up on YouTube considering the kind of content it is. But we're trying to get it to you guys by this weekend. Yeah, guys, please go ahead, leave a like. Let us know your thoughts on the Scream 6 trailer. Let's see what's going on. I'm excited for it, people.
Please help us. Just down there. There's a line here, girl.
Dang.
Problem here, guy?
Love the mask. Oh! Wow. Ghostface be packing the heat.
Ghostface going hard.
It's tense.
I had this secret. There's a darkness inside of me.
Yes, Sam.
It followed me here. And it's gonna keep coming for us. We share a certain...
It's good to see her
This
again.
isn't like any other Ghostface.
Feels that way.
A shrine.
Dermot Mulroney.
We've got to lure him in. We execute him.
It's the Museum of the Ghost Faces. Or the Scream movies.
Hello.
Let's play a game.
You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right? It never works out for the dipshit in the mask.
Ooh.
Nice.
There's never been one like me, Gale.
Of course not.
Oh, damn. This feels aggressive.
Yeah.
Different.
That's why I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
They cut out a swear word.
You want me. So let's finish this.
Cool. I saw Tony Revolori there.
I was just thinking that.
Guys?
Ready. No, Mindy. Don't kill Mindy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was intense.
I went hard.
That's cool. That was great. That looks great. That feels so different, refreshing. And, you know, with like New York City being, you know, kind of like such an aggressive kind of city, it really feels like it's capturing that intensity of what it's like out there in a weird way. So what I like about it is more than just switching up the franchise to give you a different location. It's really taking on the spirit and the energy of, you know, moving it over to there. Just kind of wasn't expecting, you know, like there are parts of this that kind of remind me of shades of the Halloween reboot, the ones that have been out recently, because of the level of force that this trailer has such an impact on. It really captured the tension. Of course, I'm excited for like returning legacy characters like Kirby and Gail. It's like this, I have no idea what Kirby's up to. You're getting like Kirby and Mindy in here, which are, they're very, very kind of similar.
Yes, you're going to have a lot of horror-based bantering, a lot of movies being shot back and forth between the two, most likely.
Yeah, I didn't quite get a sense for, because, you know, like Scream 5 was such a commentary on soft reboots, but I didn't really get a sense on what the commentary for here would be. This really focused on the immediacy and the visceral quality. Like this is taking itself very serious, and I liked it because I was really buying into even the moment with Gail, like, damn, they might actually kill her off this time. Like, I really believed in here that they could do it. They might actually kill her off.
Yeah, there's something innately threatening about the way that they've chosen to portray all this. And I think that's good because I think of all these characters, you assume that the legacy ones will be the safest ones. And I wonder, too, if that will be part of the meta angle this movie is taking with, the deeper you get into a franchise, the more legacy and the more sort of the new era versus the old era becomes part of the major debate about whatever. Having this museum of Ghostface artifacts and stuff like that. And I wonder if, that will inform the meta-ness that they're going for. But yeah, I really liked the way that this kind of embodied, like this reminded me of the way that 80s horror movies especially have this New York that feels like just the worst, most dangerous, lawless place. And this doesn't feel like quite as stylized as that, but it does feel like it's borrowing some of that aesthetic and some of that just underlying sleazy grit to inform, the change in scenery. I'm wondering, too, how much they're going to, really go hog wild with, tributing the various horror films that have taken place in New York beyond Jason Takes Manhattan and stuff like that. But, like your Maniac type movies and other things.
Well, when looking at this museum, that I'm recognizing so many different costumes from other characters who are no longer with us. Yeah. But then you've also got material from Stab in the corner here. I'm curious if this one in particular, just because of sort of the rawness to this trailer, how it looks like they'll be carrying on the themes of trauma, especially with the Carpenter sisters. Yeah. How much am I deal with like true crime sensationalism? Because in the world of Scream, these Ghostface killings really happen, and then they got adapted into a franchise that has just become the Stab franchise, which is taking advantage of real life tragedies, and now they have like a museum dedicated to it where you can have like fanfare and stuff while you got real life victims walking about, and then like they're parading around in Halloween costumes wearing the Ghostface mask and such. They haven't really done that, and I know that with things like the Dahmer show that came out, how that even after Evan Peters' win, how that became such a discussion. I have no clue if this is the route they're gonna go down, but there's a bit of an impression that I'm getting here. It'd be kind of cool. It'd be different for Scream because this feels different. I mean, if there's one thing I can totally give this particular trailer credit for was I remember watching, I liked the last Scream movie. I wasn't in love with it like most people were, but I remember even watching that trailer and being like, yeah, I'm not really sure what's different about this one though. But this one, there's just, it does hit as, they're doing different shit with this one.
Yeah.
Like that really hits home here. Like even the way that the scene, like Ghostface with the shotgun actually speaks a lot of volumes.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he didn't like walk in, rocket it. He took it off the person. The fact that he just kind of like went around with it,
Yeah. This Ghostface has a different, more sort of cutthroat sensibility rather than like it still seems like Ghostface is going to be
probably
a character
two Ghostfaces.
At least it has to be. But yeah, that Ghostface loves to play with his food, and I get the sense from this one that there is just like more latent rage under there. And two, I wonder.
There's Samara Weaving. Sorry, John.
Oh, no, you're good.
I was excited. I heard she was going to be in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I wonder too if that's going to be like the original Ghostface mask or something like that, because they've gone out of their way to make it look so aged and haggard and whatnot. So I wonder too, with the Billy Loomis connection in here, if they're gonna further that sort of the
Stu?
fantastical. Well, it was Stu and Billy, right?
Yeah.
But like one of the two original masks or whatever, because Sam has that connection to Billy.
It looks like Mindy's got a girlfriend.
Yeah, look out! Woke Scream.
No, man, this looks great. I was thoroughly impressed with this trailer. I'm surprised by how impressed. This was an awesome one. This was a really, really awesome trailer, and I can't wait to see this movie.
Yeah,
really I feel like this is going to be something pretty rad, actually.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let us know your thoughts on the trailer down below. And hey, let's end this with a Daniel Gallagher. Daniel, my friend, it looks like you actually had a pretty successful 2022. I follow you on Facebook. I see the love that you're parading around with that hot woman. She's so hot.
Daniel, dude.
Congratulations on snagging a hot one.
That's right.
I don't even care if her personality is boring.
You've won.
That doesn't matter.
Nah.
Especially if you live in Scotland.
Achievement unlocked.
You have got down the most important quality of any loving relationship.
True.
The hotness.
Yes.
So congrats to you on that, man, because if you got that lasts forever. So you just make sure to keep her happy.
Sure.
Keep her hot.
And you stay hot to match her hotness.
And just know that if you feel insecure, like, oh man, I got such a hot girlfriend, and it's making now I feel like I got to take out my insecurities on her. Just know, totally normal, and it happens all the time. And I encourage it. I encourage it very much so.
Yeah,
you're Scottish, so it's expected.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for being part of our Patreon page, and I hope you have a great 2023.
You will, buddy.